Stop playing with us. It's all dog around this mug.
ChatGPT? John Morant.
Oh, I seen that.
His apologies look the exact same as a ChatGPT apology.
I heard people say that, but I'm not gonna put that on the man. I'm gonna say somebody.
It was like verbatim.
Yeah, he put a comment.
I saw it. Nah, like it was like literally verbatim.
No, it was verbatim. One of them was verbatim, and one of them he switched a couple words around.
That's how do we know ChatGPT didn't go out there and see his apology and apply it to the algorithm?
That's what your agent is for. You have your agent write that up.
So
for
then the agent ChatGPT did.
That's true. He might have done it. Then you got to fire him.
Nah.
You not firing your agent if he used ChatGPT?
Fuck, bro. You telling somebody to write an apology for you anyway. Like, if anybody be fired, it should be you.
I pay you millions of dollars
to give me an apology, and I got you one.
You don't even pay me $1 million to do that. You pay me millions of dollars to get you the best contract I can get you, which I
think
did.
it's more than that.
Which you fucking squandering right now. Fire me, bitch.
Yeah, that's true. He is dropping him and the agent's bag at the same time.
Let's go, Christopher.
I'm waiting on y'all.
I mean, you the one got to start talking.
Just keep rolling. Let's do it.
We appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe on the video while you're here. We reply to all the comments. In case you've been living under a rock for the past week, we got your sports news and update. We're the Weird
if you don't
Ones
put some energy into
podcast. And I thought you was playing music.
Niggas is tired, B.
No, I'm supposed to play. I do drops. I do the clown horn. And
yeah. We're the Weird Ones podcast.
You got to hit hello, mother.
And this, we dropping the energy.
It's alphabetical order.
This is the Chris Sports Rundown.
Hello, motherfucker.
Y'all just throwing it back.
Shout out to Chris. I'm Chris.
That's recent.
What?
That music? That's like on the sport. That's the sports rundown.
No,
intro,
but
isn't it?
you know, it used to play in the middle of the section.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
We're the best in the business.
What you got for the sports?
Did I say everything already? Did I say
said it
everything?
all.
You got your checklist at home? I said everything? All right, cool. We can go see now.
Playing bingo with the words you say every week.
That's cool, too. You do that. Get your bingo cards out.
We should make a bingo game. Like, every time I drink, they got to drink or something.
Hold up. Say something.
Damn, Johnny.
All right, we're going to start things off with the NBA playoffs.
I've been drinking a little bit.
Like, if you had no sound behind it, it looked like Johnny was doing that meme where I'm like, I still love you, man. And nigga
All right, NBA playoffs. We got the Celtics win games 4 and 5 to avoid the sweep. Game 5 in Boston. 4 of the Celtics' 5 starters score over 20 points.
That's a good game.
They was just on it, though, yesterday.
That's good.
They play really good defense.
You think they can force a 7?
I don't know. It's hard to go against history.
If they do it, they'll break history.
It looks like the Heat.
There's been 3 teams that forced a game 7 after being down 3.
No, if they come back and win, they break history.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
one.
But it looks like the Heat took a couple games off. But Jimmy Butler calls Game 6 win in Miami. He said guarantees Game 6
you got to
win in Miami.
guarantee. Like, because if you don't win 6, you lose the series.
You think?
I think they could even win Game
If they
7.
let them come back and win 3 games and then get back to Boston for Game 7,
They'd be too hype.
yeah, it's too much energy in the building now.
Yeah. Al Horford doing 360s and fucking
He's never going to do it.
Marcus Smart.
You losing that series if he's doing 360.
This nigga found the Florida Fountain Youth.
He couldn't do a 360 in Florida.
Hell no.
But yeah, Boston get back to Boston for Game 7, and if they just keep it close like the first half and don't let Miami pull away or nothing like that, It's over.
It's late. I don't know, man.
Hold
I don't
on.
know.
So we had
I'm sure those other 3 teams that forced the game 7 thought they were going to win 4 in a row too, and didn't.
yeah.
That's
tough.
true, but I mean, 1 out of 4 though. If they do it, it's 1 out of 4. So that ain't terrible odds.
So we had Jaylen Brown 21, Jason Tatum 21, Derek White
No,
with
it's
24.
1 out of 150.
No, so it was 149 who were down 0-3 and they all
And now
lost.
it's 150.
Yeah.
because
But
of the
3 of them
Lakers.
forced a game 7.
That's what I'm saying. But they all lost.
Yeah.
So if you
That's
that
what I'm
4th
saying.
team to force a game 7 and you win, then the game 7 you like 25% out of those 4.
But this the series in general.
Is that 25%? 1 out of 150?
1 out
No,
of 4.
it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's 1 out of 150 though.
Yeah, but I mean,
You can make the sample size smaller
once
if
you
you
get
want
to 7 though, once you get to 7, it's
You
a
in
1 game
rare,
series.
you in rare air.
You know what I'm saying?
7.
Yeah. You get to 7, it's a 1 game series now, so anything can happen.
But yeah, Marcus Smart was also the one that had 23. Al Horford had 6.
Were they both threes?
Yes,
Rooting for that
I saw him. Rooting for
No,
Marcus
he was
Smart?
0 for 3 from 3-pointer.
Really?
Al
Yeah.
Horford.
Why
He was
you
3
root
for
Al
7
Horford?
regular
Get
field
my
goal.
Johnny.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, me?
I take
like Al
offense to
Horford.
that.
He call you a Dominican?
Al Horford got like a point on his head. Look like a cone head.
Like Al Horford.
Johnny look like a cone head?
He said you're a Dominican, can't jump over a chair.
Most Dominicans do look like black folks. So,
Look like
they're
you?
Black folks.
They do. Like,
They black folk.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Okay.
So whatever. He might
They-
be my cousin.
they
or
not
something. I
black.
don't know. They black.
What?
I mean, they're a minority, but they're not black.
They're black.
What are you talking about?
They're Dominican.
He hating.
They're black.
He just don't want us to be stronger.
They come from that same big island that we come from.
We got him. We
Hey,
fucking got
whatever.
him.
Winner of that series will face the Nuggets.
They
in the-
black.
Fucking Robert Downey Jr.
I'm the dude.
Oh,
play
he
the
did
dude,
have blackface
disguised
in
as a
that.
dude.
He had blackface in that movie. Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, there you go.
That nigga said Chocolate Thunder. What
Chocolate
you been
Thunder.
What you been Googling?
Chippendales.
But winner of that series will face the Nuggets in the finals, who completed their first sweep ever over over the Lakers.
Yeah.
Also, the
team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the Nuggets' first ever trip to the NBA Finals in their 47-year history.
Can we get a dog walk? Is there a dog walk button?
You mean dog walk? We still got dog walk.
I don't know if I got dog.
Dog
walk.
walk.
Lakers got dog walk. It was a dog walk.
LeBron said
It was clean. It just sucks, man. All 4 of those games could have went the other way.
Yeah, well, game 4, we had LeBron James had,
What he do
31
for-
points in the first half.
31 in the first.
Ended
God
up
damn.
with 40 points, 10 rebounds,
I
9
caught the
assists.
LeBron James 40-point game
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I mean, but
Kinda.
we all did.
Kind of was like, you got to go all out.
We
Yeah, he
knew
go out
he was
gunning
gonna have
that
to
thing.
I
have
just
to
thought
do it.
AD was going to back him up with 40.
He only sat for 4 seconds, and that was when he was
That's
walking
probably
back
the
right before the
problem.
half.
you think that was a problem?
I mean, you
He
can,
definitely
I thought that
was-
pretty. I thought it was like not the greatest coach move. Like that's pretty.
yeah, I'm
dumb.
like, you saw he was gassed.
Like I said, I thought he was.
That's why he didn't take no shots the third quarter.
Yeah.
It was completely gassed. It was like I said in the chat. It was like 3 possessions where he literally just stood there like, man, y'all got it.
I just think he came out with that mindset like, if I go hard this first half, we could possibly go up
They'll carry
15-20.
They'll carry us to where we need to be.
The Nuggets might kind of fall back like, hey, we'll just take this one home in Denver, and he could avoid the sweep. But the Nuggets didn't sit down, obviously. Third quarter, they went hard.
They ain't read the script.
And it was like, they scored like 36 in the third, and I think the Lakers scored like 12 in the third, something like that. Something crazy.
A fast third too. Like as soon as they came out, they boom, boom, boom. Like, oh, we're right back in the game. Like it was like 9 points right away.
Yeah.
They went on like a 17-2 run to start the third or something like that.
I believe it. Had him in some crazy.
It was
like
something like that.
It was all bad, I know that. But
They were missing a lot of layups, man. That's what I was noticing. Dennis Schroeder was missing a lot of layups. He was tricking too many to be an NFL professional.
I don't know, man.
I mean-
they were still there, bro. They
Yeah.
lost the game by 2 points.
They should have.
That was probably the most competitive game they had so far.
I don't think so.
I don't
I
know.
mean, it was
was
2
more
points, but
competitive.
all of the games were close.
I think they were in them all.
It was
except
no
for
blowouts.
the first
I'm
one
not
was
saying blowouts, but like
they-
the other games, it looked like Denver like had that clearly. Like, all right, we about to just keep executing. That game, I thought LeBron might hit a shot and end this for y'all.
Because of game 1, they were down 2 points with less than a minute when LeBron shot the 3 and missed.
No, I'm saying me personally. I never felt like the other 3 games, like,
Yeah,
they're going to come back and out-execute y'all and win this game.
I'm telling you right now, like game 1, they were under a minute. They were only down 2 with the ball. LeBron missed a 3. He like came down, just pulled up. I'm like, he hit that shot. They up 1, and then we talking about some different shit.
But that was another thing. They were exhausted that game too. They came back from down 20.
Yeah.
Like, why you dig yourself that hole?
I mean, it's hard to win. It's hard to. We told you before, man. It's hard to play up there.
I mean, and the Nuggets, they're number one offensive team in the league this
At
year.
the end
so-
there, you can interview anybody that ever played in the league. They tell you like that shit different.
52-80.
I said I don't understand why they shorten their rotation. Y'all say like, oh, you got to get, why would you have this guy playing?
Because at the end of the bench, you got trash players.
You got trash.
wanna play your
players with
best
two
players.
lungs, though. Two lungs though. That's
Still want to play your best players in the biggest moment.
You think Nuggets sweep in the finals?
It depends on who they play.
Who has the biggest sweep percentage between the Celtics and the Heat?
Probably the Celtics. They
Ah,
probably sweep
Celtics
the
can get
Celtics.
swept?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I thought the Celtics were going to sweep the Heat.
If
but
you
obviously
said
that was wrong.
who I think they could sweep more likely to sweep, it would be the Celtics.
The Nuggets.
So I can see the Celtics like doing bullshit and getting themselves swept. Because you get swept, you got to help the other team sweep you. You know what I mean? Can't nobody just go out here and sweep. The other team got to fuck up too. I think Miami with Jimmy Butler, like Johnny said last week, they just be like, we can't lose because Jimmy will fuck us up.
But Jimmy took off the last 2 games too, though. Like, what do you have? Like 16 the last game?
He read the script.
14.
Yeah, 14 the last game. I mean, Bam had 16. Like, they didn't really want to win that game. Like, I mean, they wanted to win it, but it's kind of like they didn't.
I didn't
Like, go all out
I
like
didn't
they
watch
did the first
whole
3
game,
games.
but maybe they played them different or something.
They just
Jason
the
Tatum.
Celtics. The
Jason
Celtics.
Tatum?
Jason Tatum took Jimmy.
He did. Why am I not a coach, man?
Jason
Why am I
Tatum
not a
was like,
coach?
I got Jimmy.
I should be a coach.
Because you chose the railroad, brother.
I'm done. I quit. Katie Farm, I'm fucking done.
You better redact that one.
I'm not
Better
redacting nothing.
Redact
going
Prescott
to the
that.
Celtics. I should be a coach, man. Like, this is crazy.
All right,
What's the credentials to being a coach?
Nothing, evidently. JJ
high school
Redick's getting interviewed
graduate
to be a coach.
High school graduate.
How
He
do
ain't
you-
never coached
how do you-
shit.
Is that open for applications?
A coach? I think you just got to know somebody.
Know somebody that knows somebody for
Yeah.
sure.
It's like an invite-only type thing. You don't just apply for that. They invite you to interview.
I mean, bro, I could coach the Pistons, bro. Like, easy.
I can have the Pistons in the playoffs.
I think I could too, for sure. Half the league makes the playoffs. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, at least in a play-in game. Like, come on,
Like,
y'all
what game
doing?
we in? 5? And Missoula's like, oh, you know what? Pfft, bright idea, light bulb went off. Tatum, why don't you guard Butler?
Judging by this description, I think Ladere can do it.
It's about to say some bullshit.
No. Coaches typically do the following: plan, organize, and conduct practice sessions.
I can do that.
Analyze the strengths and weaknesses of individual athletes and opposing teams. Plan strategies and choose team members for each competition. I think you can do it, buddy.
But
I don't know. You might be the shortest coach I've ever seen.
no,
Missoula's pretty short.
Van Gundy, bro.
Van Gundy. Yeah,
No, I mean,
Jeff.
I think you can do it.
Not the other one's short too. The one with the handle,
Stan is just fat,
but he got.
but Jeff is short.
What was my nigga name? Who I used to call? I used to call Will. This nigga. What's the nigga name? Avery
Will Fry?
Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley?
I used to call him Avery Bradley. Avery
Will
Bradley.
Fry?
Van Gundy's 5'9".
Shout out.
I'm taller than him.
No way. Which
5
one?
months.
Jeff or Stan?
Jeff.
What about
Yeah.
Stan?
Stan's taller.
Stan's taller.
Yeah.
Is he?
Stan's 6 foot.
That's about where I'm at.
Jeff ain't 5'9". Jeff's like 5'6".
I just looked it up, bro.
But like they
padding-
lie.
They padded the
They
stats
lie,
on there,
yeah.
though.
He's taller than fucking Stan, bro. Stan's only 5'8".
I would,
That's a
I
lie.
would windmill
We
on
not-
Stan.
Windmill.
That's state line, my nigga.
I just saw some dudes hooping at state line yesterday at lunch.
I did
You
too.
should have called me. I'd have broke out my shoes.
They be up there.
Riding through the hood like, man, it's my whole streets.
I used to run these black top, baby.
It's nice up there now. They don't even got the little goal.
No,
No
look,
more.
gone. It's beautiful.
I only dunked on the big goal, so you know.
Shit.
Yeah, okay. The double rim, you never.
Only dunking you ever did was a donut, some cookies and a milk.
I'll have you know, I could dunk at one point in time, Keenan.
I don't
Never.
believe it.
What?
You never could dunk.
Johnny, can you
you a
confirm or
goddamn
deny?
That's
lie.
why you said I'm the 3-point king.
No.
Yes.
I dunked a basketball before
Never.
At regulation?
at regulation.
Never.
I
Look
could
at Johnny.
I had on my
Johnny knows.
red British Knights. That's why I wore. I was like, I could dunk in these shoes.
Never.
I don't believe it.
I swear to God, I dunked off of Oop in red British Knights.
Who can confirm this story?
Yeah.
Who threw the
Who
hoop?
out there?
It was a bounce.
Who bounced it?
Yours truly.
Yeah, okay.
now,
Now,
okay,
I
this
really
nigga
don't
goes
believe
from-
it. Come on.
Just dunking to motherfucking NBA
I'm
All-Star
telling you.
Weekend dunks and shit.
So he's at T-Mac now. He turned
Yeah.
from Derrick Council to T-Mac.
I dunked on him on state line.
On the little joint.
It wasn't a little joint.
That little joint.
The little
Hey.
one that hang down.
Ashton was at the little joint.
Why did they have a little joint right there? For little kids to play or something? Why did they put that on the full court and not on the other side?
Because the rim was broke.
It wasn't broke.
No, it wasn't.
The rim that hung down.
That was at Center Elementary.
Oh.
I don't know.
I
State
dunked-
line,
I dunked
niggas,
State line,
niggas
they
who
had-
had game used to run game on the little joint, and then we had the full
Shout out
court
to
joint.
Kansas
Yeah,
City.
the state line, it wasn't broke. It was just low. It was
Oh,
like
yeah,
For
well-
girls.
it was like 8.5.
I don't know.
You couldn't go in there and try to dunk though. You ended up getting messed up.
What else you got, Chris?
No, I was gonna give Nikola Jokic his props. He had 30 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, 3 blocks. The most triple doubles ever in a playoff
I'll
run.
have
8.
you know, Michael Porter Jr. got a block on game 4.
I saw that. Put it right in the chat. Like, look at this motherfucker trying to show his ass.
So 8 triple doubles for Jokic and still hasn't played finals yet. So he can add to that record.
Which he probably will because out of the teams left, I mean, who's gonna stop him from getting rebounds and assists?
Nobody.
Damn. Or
Would y'all trade AD?
Horford. Trade who?
AD.
Nah.
Going for who?
At this point, for a sandwich,
You're not gonna get what you want for him.
what do you get with him though?
I trade AD for Damian
20,
Lillard.
29 and 18.
I would do
That's
that.
what he's putting up.
You trade AD for Lillard?
Yep.
I would do that.
I just feel like they need somebody. Like, if you want to try to maximize LeBron's time left, you need somebody you can count on. And I don't feel like if I was at the top of the organization, I would say I don't feel like we can count on you, Anthony Davis.
I would do that. I would do a Dame for AD trade.
Yeah.
You think Portland would?
I don't think Portland would.
Probably wouldn't budge. Because, I mean, like,
They
You would have to
if,
throw
if,
that
more
mean,
in there.
that mean,
if they want to leave though, like basketball, you don't want to just lose nobody. They'll just walk the fuck away.
Dame just signed an extension, didn't he?
I don't know. Did he?
2 years ago.
I did hear Fred Van Vliet to the Lakers.
I don't know.
Because
like
he's
him.
not that max player guy, but he can give you that max player
Value.
type
I
value.
don't even know if you need that.
You need a
from
shooter.
him. You
And
have a shooter.
Who?
He shoots really good when you let him get his shots up.
it
Austin
Reeves?
Reeves can shoot.
Okay.
I think Van Vliet can shoot better than Austin Reeves.
I don't think so.
I think he's a better playmaker than Austin Reeves.
I don't even really think that.
Really?
Yeah, like I think when Austin Reeves has the ball, he balls.
But the thing is, you can have both of them.
But you don't see it enough because he's just standing out there because he's the third option on this team.
So you think they need to feature?
So
him
even
more?
if they brought Van Fleet in, Van Fleet, however you say this dude's weird ass
Van
name,
Vliet.
like it would be the same damn thing. He's gonna be standing out there just waiting on the fucking play again, waiting on the jump shot.
So what do you think? So then they should they not get Dame? Would you not want to see Dame there?
I would take Dame, but,
So I don't think
but
Dame's
you would
gonna be
have
like,
to
hey.
trade. You would have to, in order to get Dame, you would have to trade AD,
Yeah.
which Dame is really your first option.
That's a good
Yeah.
fucking option.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you want AD to be your number one option. He don't want to step up to that. But if you were to bring in Dame, he would definitely be like, all right, Brian, let's get it. Yeah.
Man, that shit.
He'd be like, you want to take a couple downs off, boy? Don't worry about it, cause I'll go out here and get this shit.
this nigga said take a couple downs off when we talk about basketball.
Down the floor.
All right. I give you that.
He ain't no hooper, bro.
Damn.
He wasn't shooting in the gym.
But I guess the kind of the key to the game was Aaron Gordon's 22 points.
Fake hair alert.
And play good
Aaron
defense there at the end.
Shit.
I
to
give
tell
Jamal
Barty.
Murray that defensive credit on that end in the end.
I'll give it to him, Bo.
I mean, Jamal Murray like stepping in and getting his hand on the ball is what fucked up all of that.
Well, yeah, at the very last play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. I mean,
First
what
thing
you
I
talking
was-
about, like the end of what?
I was
Just
talking about
in
the end, like
Oh,
near the end of
my
the game,
bad,
the
my
fourth
bad.
quarter
I
in
thought
general.
you were talking about that play.
Aaron Gordon played well there down the stretch, especially offensively. They were letting him shoot the ball, and he was like, all right, knockdown. But he hadn't been shooting well, really.
But that'd
for
be
the
the
series.
game, though. That'd be the Lakers' game plan, and it's your job to fuck it up. You're like, yo, somebody else got to beat us. Let
Yeah.
this
Now
nigga
this
that
nigga
only
beat
shoots less than 30% from the three beat us, and well, this the game he on.
He's still an NBA player.
even still though, like I wouldn't be mad if I lose because Aaron Gordon got 22, and he's shooting threes like that. He's just like, fuck it, wasn't our day.
Yeah, like
Or maybe you come out second
that
half
was
hard.
our game plan. It didn't work. You be like, all right, man, shit, nigga got hot.
I mean, what's the alternative? It's either we let him shoot, or we let Michael Porter shoot, or we let KCP shoot.
Yeah, those three players, I would much rather let him shoot the
for
three
sure.
than the other two.
Most definitely.
So I mean, like I said, you came in, that was the guy where you like, yo, we lose to him tonight because you like we already know Joker gonna do what he gonna do, Jamal Murray gonna do what he do. But if we cannot let this dude, if we gonna let anybody get off, it's gonna be him because we don't think he can. The night he get off, you just be like, yo, I tip my hat to you. And then you got Joker hitting behind the head 3-pointers.
Crazy
Two of 'em.
3-pointers, bro.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Like,
They
nigga,
just
at
ain't
that point, it's for him.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like when Jeff sat here and said it last week, I was like, that sound crazy. But he was like, but since now and watching that, I'm like, maybe it is his year. Maybe it's his year. Cause he's just like that stuff you just don't see. And then
Yeah,
like
like,
turn
nigga
around
couldn't
1
miss.
foot behind the back 3-pointer,
Off
all
foot.
net. Like you don't even see the
Yeah.
net move. Like, bro, come on.
He seems upset he didn't win the MVP.
I mean, that could be it too.
He's putting on a great case.
I
Yeah.
think it's one of those cases where just like different styles make the fight.
Oh, that's fair.
Like AD, like he looks great on defense against other people, but just against Joker, it's like match.
I still feel like he good enough. I feel like AD would play. Me personally, and this is probably why I am not a coach, and we talked about it. I would have let AD go 1-on-1 with Joker and live with what we get, and not give up all those open threes, especially in the first 3 games. Like every time Joker gets the ball, we are not running another person to him. Like AD, he gonna get some buckets off on you, but you're a great defender. You blocked his shot several times in this series. You can't hold this guy. You ain't gonna stop him 100% of the time because nobody in this league does. But you're able to stop him every now and then. What we're not gonna do is give all the wide open 3-point shooters their shit. We'll live with that. That would have been my game plan. But like I said, I'm not a coach.
I mean,
And
Joker.
then like my fault. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Joker's not gonna score 100 points himself.
Exactly. And then AD, you're going to get tired because that's a big boy. He's going to be banging on you. Pause. All night.
Bang, bang, bang.
We're going to put another big body in there because Tristan Thompson did actually play decent when he was in the game.
He did. And I'm like, damn, this nigga Ladarius.
It's
really
just a
young.
body. It's just another big body to put on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, AD, come get you a couple, 3-4 minutes.
I was watching his footwork too, because Tristan's like, he's goofy, and I'm like, man,
Tristan can move.
He
his
just
feet.
husles,
Yeah,
though.
he
That's
got
all it was.
energy,
It was
like-
just hustle. But
That's
I'm
why
like,
Draymond's so
you ain't.
tough for
I'm not
Joker.
saying you running Tristan Thompson out there for 10, 15 minute stretches, or you ain't gonna get no 15 minute stretch, but you're not running him out there for 10-minute stretches. But you can give him 3 minutes,
3 minutes here and there,
3
let
minutes
AD
here and
get
there,
some
so
rest.
where AD can breathe because it's big boy on him all night.
Yeah,
you
and
know what I'm
like,
saying?
if
But
you-
you come back, all right. I got my second win. I'm here.
It was a drive where Jokic was driving, and I'm like, this nigga moves like a polar bear, bro. And it's like,
Oh, it's very slow, but he
It's-
got good feet work.
he got good feet work, and he's subtly moving him with a shot. Like the strength of this nigga, like
That's wild.
motherfuckers are just moving out the way. And he's just going down there blaming. I'm like,
What?
you
Feet
can't
work or
stop this
footwork?
nigga.
Both of y'all said feet work.
It's footwork.
Like I was saying, man, this nigga get down there.
Feet.
This
He got
nigga-
good feet.
Feet, good
This
feet.
nigga getting down there, bro, just bully
DJ
balling.
Feets.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm
DJ
like,
Feets.
yeah, but I'm like, Jokic is gonna do that.
That was a shout out.
But like I said, it's not like AD had what he had blocks on it. Cause I don't know the number,
Yeah,
but
I
I've
mean,
seen
he
him
got
have blocks.
blocks, but-
Yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna stop him 100% of the
No.
time.
AD has the most stocks in the playoffs.
The most stocks.
Yeah. Steals and blocks.
I'm like, this nigga investing in Apple out
I'm
here?
like, what the fuck is
This
this?
nigga invested in Apple and Microsoft, nigga? What?
They got
Steals
another
and blocks put together.
I would still be mad at Darvin Ham, man, because I feel like if you'd have came out from jump and started Tristan Thompson and let AD be the power forward, I feel like they would have had a much better chance.
I don't know.
Why not?
Tristan had a spurt of 10 minutes.
I actually thought that's why
He not
they
gonna
picked
last
him
the
up
whole game.
for this matchup.
I don't understand why you don't see it. Like, you played D'Angelo Russell how many minutes? And he didn't do
He's
shit
what,
for
7 foot something? He grabbed 1 rebound.
Who?
Tristan Thompson.
You don't need him to grab rebounds, though.
He's 7 foot whatever, and
He's
he
not
gonna grab
7.
one
He's
rebound.
not 7 foot, and you don't need him to grab. All you need him to do is really like
Is defend
you
Jokic.
So
occupy
he's
Jokic
like,
so
oh,
AD
the
can
ball's
get a
there.
block.
I don't need to get the ball.
He has the ability
need
to
him.
grab the
Like
rebound.
when he was in the game, did he give up offensive rebounds?
No,
Probably did.
he did not.
I
He
don't
played
think so.
good.
No.
I know he got a block. I
on
know he got
Porter.
the block. He got the dunk on the pick and roll. I thought they were good minutes.
That's
He
like,
played
Tristan
D.
Thompson.
He
played
played-
what you want him to do. Like
He got out on a switch with Jamal Murray and played decent on that. I didn't see bad play from Tristan Thompson. He got out on
it
the
was a small
he
sample
got out
size,
on the
but it looked
switch.
good.
He
Like I
did
said,
not have a block.
he did.
I watched the block.
the play.
He did not have a block.
They
He
just
had
didn't give
one
him. I can
rebound.
show you the block.
It was Jamal. It was on
Michael Porter
Michael-
Jr.
Michael Porter, he
Yeah, he
went
tried
under
to go up
basket.
under. He blocked his shot.
They didn't credit it.
I watched it, Chris.
I'm not gonna believe those stats with my own lying fucking eyes.
It was D'Lo. D'Lo got the block.
Okay, I'll go with that. Whatever. I saw him in the play. He was in the action. but
D'Lo, how D'Lo get a block?
I don't know. I know what I saw. If he didn't get the block, maybe they saying D'Lo tipped it. But he
Anthony
made
Davis
the play.
had 3 blocks. D'Lo had 1 block. That was all the blocks they had for the whole game.
Bro, I watched. Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
You don't remember this play? You don't remember Michael Porter Jr. trying to reverse and Tristan Thompson blocking it? I can vividly remember this play.
Yeah.
Right. So my question is, when you watched the game, did you think Tristan Thompson's minutes were bad minutes?
No. I mean, he
Did
filled
you
in
think they
fine.
were good minutes?
No.
I thought they were
I
decent.
thought they were
minutes.
decent. He came in, played, what, 10 minutes? Wait. How many minutes did he play?
Hey, well, I don't even think it was.
It was
He
10.
played
like
9 minutes and 41
I was about to say
seconds.
it's probably
Yeah.
like 4 because I
10
seemed like
minutes.
AD sat at the start of the fourth quarter or something like that.
What about saying? It didn't seem like it was a long.
I didn't
enough
feel like
time.
it was a game-changing 10 minutes. He came in, gave AD some rest. AD came back
That's
in.
what you need him to do.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
Like,
That's
what
all
else
you
you
need to
want
do.
from this guy?
Well, yeah, but you were like, he came in, it was a game changer. He did all this
Because
awesome
I'm saying
stuff.
if you start him with AD, then he can be the game changer you need.
I don't know if you start him with AD.
Because all you need him to do is like go bang with Jokic. He gonna beat you sometimes, but hopefully AD might get us a block. We just don't want AD to be tired as fuck come the third
That's
quarter.
why I still liked Rui on Jokic. Rui was still doing a decent job.
I don't understand this. You
Rui
like
was
Rui,
giving up
who's
buckets.
smaller.
But he's stronger.
I don't think
What
so.
the
though.
fuck are you
See,
talking
you didn't
about?
watch the game.
That's
bro.
what
I feel
I'm
like,
saying.
I feel like you
Tristan
lying to us
Thompson.
right
I
now
watched the
because he
game.
literally tried to back Tristan Thompson down and couldn't move him.
That's what I'm saying, man. You like,
Like,
Tristan
I
Thompson's
saw
not gonna
that
last
play.
the whole game, though. That's the thing.
You
said
don't
he
need
what?
him to last the whole game. You just need him to spell AD.
That's
I
fine.
feel like you just
and
need
I
him to
said you
spell
need to
AD.
find 10 minutes. Yeah, cool. You let Rui rest. You let AD rest. Cool.
No, man. I think he might not play 40 minutes, but he can play 28 minutes.
I don't even know if he can give you that much.
You don't think 28?
Tristan Thompson
No,
give you
no.
28 minutes?
Yeah.
I think Tristan Thompson in that
7 minutes a
15,
quarter?
Maybe 20.
that 15,
Five a
20
quarter.
range would have been a good
20. Okay, give me 20.
20,
yeah,
5 a
15,
quarter.
20
Let me
range.
start you 5 minutes a quarter and you bang out there with Jokic, try to get him a little war down. And then we ain't out here with AD and LeBron trying to guard Jokic. Because they ain't got no damn legs in the
Because if
fourth
you
quarter.
constantly, got somebody fresh on Jokic, he'll eventually tire down, sit down, or he get lazy.
I
on the
don't
play,
even
you
know
what I'm
if
saying?
Jokic's game is necessarily
I
an
don't think he's
energy
gonna tire
thing.
down, 'cause
Yeah,
he
I
ain't-
don't think
you
it's
know,
an
Everybody
energy
gets
thing.
everybody gets tired though.
No,
They
I don't
do,
know.
but
I understand what you're saying. It's so smooth. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
so
not even
slow.
that,
He's not,
like,
he's just
when-
not using energy.
It's
He's
not-
like a
it's not-
sloth.
when
It's
everything is a layup or some crazy
Yeah.
shitty fadeaway three, I don't know if me getting tired is in.
You're
the
not using a lot of
card.
CPU.
I don't think it can hurt to play more Tristan Thompson or Mo Bamba against Jokic.
Well, I mean, he got no minutes.
Yeah, they
That's
still
what I'm
didn't let
saying.
him
Like,
play.
that's why I'm like, Darvin Ham, what are you doing, man?
I would have let Mo Bamba spin a little bit. I think Bamba's a decent player. I was kind of excited when they traded for
After
him.
you lose the first
he
two
did
games,
get
you
hurt.
have to switch it up. You have to do a better job.
I feel like
of-
his switch up was like, we're not going to play D-Lo as much.
I mean, he
Yeah.
only did that in the game 4.
it was a
Game 3,
Trash.
1 through 3,
No,
he still played them a lot.
He brought in Vanderbilt or something. He did something.
Game
Vanderbilt was in
1
there.
through 3, he kept the same lineup. Everybody got
Game
them
4, he
same
started
minutes.
Rui.
Game 4, he started Rui and Schroeder. That's
Yeah.
the switch up.
So game 3 was when Rui played a lot, though, right?
I feel like Rui played a lot since game 1.
No, I mean, what
He didn't play a whole lot in game 1, but he came in and they was like, "Yo,
Yeah,
we
we
got
gotta
some."
play Rui more.
And then they game 2 and 3 and 4, they played him a lot.
So maybe he didn't start, but like they'll be like, "Oh, this is still my starter." Then that guy comes out for 2 fucking minutes and then
Yeah,
Rui's in there.
yeah, that's true.
But
Rui played really good.
he did.
He did.
That's why everybody was
So,
calling
I
from the
don't know.
start. But
He's gonna get a nice contract now.
I just felt like he could have did more. You left a little bit on the table.
Was he out of the league?
No, he was in.
He was in
He
Washington.
traded him.
He
They
still on his
traded.
rookie deal?
Washington?
I think he's still on.
They
his rookie
traded
deal.
Kendrick Nunn for him.
He might. Yeah, I think he's still in his.
That
rookie
was
deal.
a great
Yeah,
trade.
it's an amazing trade.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they knew what they had in Rui though until game
No, they
1.
didn't.
I think next year you'll see a lot of Rui and you'll see what he really is.
See, that's crazy to me. Like you see that guy every day in practice. How do you not?
I
know
mean,
what they
that's
have?
fair. That's fair.
Like that to me, that says we got bad coaching out here.
I'm not gonna argue. Well, that's fair.
What you got, Chris?
LeBron's all-time playoff ranks. First
What?
in points, fourth in rebounds, second in assists.
Now I know what they were talking about.
First in steals, 10th in blocks. We just had to give that up.
Where's he at on the list of players being swept in the playoffs?
It's only 3 times now.
3 times. So that's crazy,
So Warriors, Spurs, and the Nuggets.
man.
I know it's kind of rough, but it's a lot of playoff series he's played in. Only swept 3 times.
No comment.
What you got next?
I mean, what's the percentage of that?
I don't know.
All right, move on to the NFL.
Wait. You move on to the NFL?
Yeah.
You're not gonna give Carmelo Anthony recently retired any props?
Wow,
That is fair.
Bro, that's crazy.
That was my guy too.
Yeah,
Yeah. You don't put any credence into that?
I mean, it feels like he's been retired for a while now.
he didn't have a team this year. He didn't play this year.
No, he didn't play this year, but still.
Yeah, feels like he's been retired for a while. So.
Hall of Fame player.
Well, he
is
played
leaving the
last
game.
year.
He played for
He
the
was with the
Lakers
Lakers
last
last
year.
year.
Let me ask y'all this: who has the best mid-range game, Carmelo or Dwayne Wade?
Chris Paul.
Oh.
That was.
I
a
feel
joke.
like
I'm sorry.
Carmelo's fade is just nice, bro.
I'd say D Wade, but that's just me.
I don't know.
That's tough.
Carmelo's a beast in the post. and
Yeah,
the
he's
mid-range.
nasty in the post.
He's nasty in the post. Dwayne Wade had the sweet
Dwayne
floater,
Wade
though.
is just so crafty with it. And he ain't give a shit about falling all over the place and doing all kind of wild
He had
shit.
a little AI. I think D Wade had a little AI in him,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I also thought his mid-range jumper was
it was good.
like that shit was sweet.
Yeah, it was.
It was good. He couldn't shoot a 3 really to save his life, but the mid range.
Yeah, that's why I definitely said mid-range because Melo's obviously
Mid range
to
in
me a
that
better
floater,
three-point
bro.
shooter.
Yeah.
He killed with that floater.
But Melo on the block though, like
It's money.
yeah, you couldn't put nobody on him.
It's money.
Yeah, you couldn't see him on the real block either because he'll ice him fools.
That's a fact
Especially
too.
when you
Yeah.
talk about old Honey Nut
For
Cheerio.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't
For
like
sure.
that. You see it
Yeah.
down. You probably can say
That was the-
it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
because that ain't shooting.
See
no
for
more.
the
Yeah,
streets now.
'cause,
You
I
know?
mean,
Oh, yeah.
even Tommy been all in that.
Well, blue or T in real life.
T.
The dude who
Terry?
plays T
Oh,
in
what's
real
that
life.
name?
Terry. Oh, you're right.
Yes.
Both of them. Both of them had
Man,
that.
hold on.
His name is Da Vinci.
Da Vinci, yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. All right, so you taking Melo's mid-range game? Who you
Yep,
taking
I'm
first?
gonna
I'm
take
gonna take
Melo.
Wade.
I'm gonna take Melo.
I like Wade.
I'm gonna go with the contrast. New
This
York
is hard
Knicks-
against
New
me.
York
'cause
Knicks.
both of
Melo.
them
Like, I feel
guys
like-
are like my guy. Like I root for.
But Melo was more like I said, 3-pointer, mid range, and
Yeah,
low
he was
post.
3 level.
Yeah.
Melo was 3 level. I mean, I don't know, man.
Wade was strictly to the cup.
If
or
you said
mid-range.
close though, it'd be Wade. You said for me mid-range, I'm gonna take Dwayne Wade. But if you once you get to the 3-point line, I think Melo was.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'll give him the edge.
Melo was one. They both were. I don't fucking know,
They're
man.
both are greats.
Yeah,
They
because
are
I got
great.
D Wade is like the 3rd best 2 guard ever. So I'm like, I hold him pretty high up there.
But it's
Got
crazy
you.
how you think about their careers just because Melo never got a ring though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Melo
like
took the
the-
bread.
He's like the
For sure, he definitely.
Melo took the bread.
Dan Marino of the NBA.
I'm not gonna say that because I feel
No,
like
because he never got to
I feel
the
like
finals.
Charles Barkley is
Dan
more like
Marino
the
got
Dan
to
Marino.
the. Wait,
Not really, because you think
Barkley got to the finals?
Yeah, they lost to Jordan.
Yeah,
How many times?
but
Once?
I think so. I'm not sure. No,
Melo never played in the NBA Finals, though, huh?
That's why I wouldn't
No.
say he's
Just
like
Western
that.
Conference
Melo's
Finals?
like that guy that was like, you know what? When people say, you know how as fans, we say, oh, no, he'll come here instead of taking the money because he wants a chance to win a ring. They'll come play with Pat Mahomes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Melo's that guy that was like, fuck, I will.
Yeah.
Give me that money.
even towards the end, he was like, "You think I'm coming off the bench? No,
Yeah, he
I'm a
was like,
starter.
Y'all motherfuckers must be crazy. I'm coming up the
I
bench.
don't care how old I am. I'm starting
He
this
laughed
game."
at the whole media in there like, nigga, you know who I am? They was like,
But I'm
yes.
sitting here like, where would you put Melo all time on small forwards?
I don't know.
So I feel
mean,
like people
never
don't
thought
consider
about
him like
that.
Who's
that
the
high.
best small forward? Dirk? Dirk was powerful, right?
Yeah, he's a
LeBron James
LeBron,
is the
yeah.
best small
LeBron,
forward.
Oh, yes.
Durant, Larry Bird, Tracy McGrady. Was he the two? I think he was a small forward.
The problem with
He's a
Melo
small
is
forward,
his
but-
shit was so one-sided, bro. He never wanted to play defense in
That
his whole
too.
career.
And that's another reason why he ain't got no hard work.
Yeah.
Either, 'cause, you know what I'm saying? You can't get 30 and give up 30.
I
That shit
think
don't work.
Carmelo played.
The only person I ever seen him play defense on is LeBron James.
Yeah, I
If
was
he
just
wasn't
about to
playing
say
LeBron,
that.
I
if he
was
wasn't
just
playing
about to say
LeBron, it was like, yo, get whatever you
He
want.
played
But
They
LeBron,
got whole
bro.
highlights from them two play. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
They was going.
people say LeBron's a great defender. I've never seen Melo not give
Melo
LeBron
was
every
cooking
time.
him. Melo was cooking him.
Melo was a scorer,
Melo
though,
cooked
bro.
in
That's what I'm
general
saying.
like anybody.
Yeah,
You
like
put-
Melo was
yeah.
a scorer though. Like he was giving you nothing on defense, so he had to give you buckets because that was the only thing. That, like, you got to give me something to be
Yeah. But
But
considered
the
this
thing
good
is, he
player.
get him like demoralizing buckets though. Like, I'm just going
yeah,
bucket.
pump fake 3 times and
Do it. Like
Jab
you having a
step.
seizure.
I don't know.
That's gonna be nuts.
Like I said, that was my dog though. I rocked with Melo.
Yeah, Hall of Fame first ballot. I'm pretty sure of it, but
Well, 11th all-time scorer in the league. I think.
Ninth.
I'd probably go.
Is it ninth?
I think ninth.
Well, I know it's one of
I could
those.
see him being top 7 small forwards.
I can't think of all of them right now. I don't really want
Just
to
off the
because
top of
I'm
my head, I
tired.
thought LeBron, Larry Bird, Durant,
He said
Trace McGrady. So I mean, it's probably somebody I'm forgetting. So he could slide in there 5, 6, 7 somewhere.
Fair.
Don't forget about Papa Jones.
Fucking.
He's a
he's a
coach.
power forward in the center.
He's a coach.
He's a coach. Neither one of those.
He is a coach.
All right, we good to move on to
Moving
NFL
on.
now? You got something else for the NBA? Nothing?
You guys putting the credence in LeBron talking about I got something to think about?
Fuck no.
No.
That's
I
that-
just read that
That's
somebody.
that loser talk, bro, and that loser limp. That's what that is.
I just read like somebody close to him said that he will be returning to the Lakers next year. I
The
just
biggest
read that.
loser that lost in the conference finals, that was an 8 seed,
7.
7 seed. Close enough.
Bro, the seed don't matter when you get there.
That's what they said.
Like once you there, I don't care what seed
Oh, they
you
started
are, you
2
here.
and 10.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Once you get to the game, it don't matter where you started. You here now.
You
Just
in
like
the playoffs.
I don't care where you got
Everybody-
drafted. When we put these fucking pads on, we gonna know who want to hit. I ain't trying to hear that. You got there, you lost. Now you got that loser limp. You might need surgery. All this shit. Fuck out of here, man. Go home.
Who be disrespecting the great LeBron
Man.
James like that? What's wrong with you?
Need surgery, man. A man,
He
torn
got
tendon.
told that in February.
Yeah,
I already
keep
told
that
you,
shit
man.
to yourself, man.
I don't like that.
I agree with that.
I'm like, I don't
People
like
losing
that,
now.
man.
They want to talk about all the injuries they played with.
But
Oh,
then
I was
why-
playing with this.
No, I don't
But
care
then what
about
if he
that.
gets surgery in February out for the rest of the season?
I don't care if you get surgery.
It's
ever.
the same outcome, Chris.
Yeah, but he didn't know that in February. He thought we could have a
The
run.
first doctor told
All right,
him,
then don't tell me about that shit in June. I don't care. Like, I don't, the media, LeBron, whoever's talking about it, Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, I don't give a fuck about his foot, bro. If he had foot problems and he knew that in February, fix it in February. He said himself, I heard it pop. He went to go see a doctor. I don't like your opinion. I'm going to see another one. Okay, nigga, you okay.
You good. You
I don't want to
straight.
hear the rest of the shit.
And where would he go next year?
And he
anyway?
balled out.
leaving that motherfucking mic smoking, ain't he?
Where
Bro,
can he
I'm
go
just
next
saying,
year?
like,
Chris?
these are all facts that nobody talks about. I haven't heard one person say this on TV. And I'm like, did we forget? Nobody remember this shit?
Well, they don't get paid to say that. They're not gonna say that.
This crazy.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he'll be back in LA, man. I don't know where he would go. It ain't like he can go to a team that's ready to contend. They're gonna be like, well, you Kevin Durant, motherfucker.
He can go to the Warriors.
He's not going to the Warriors.
They were talking about that.
They were.
I wouldn't honestly. I wouldn't even want to see that for LeBron. I feel like, bro, that'd be like that'd be a stain on your career. Honestly,
Why?
Yeah,
I just don't see that. Like, dude, if that's why didn't you go there years ago? Now you go into the Warriors. No, don't do that, man. You've been going other places, building your super team. Go somewhere and build another super team, and just go that route. Don't go to the Warriors.
Even when Kevin Durant did it, I see it as a good business decision.
I thought it was good for Kevin Durant because the Warriors play a style that he can just fit into. If LeBron goes to the Warriors, what is he expecting? Like, okay, they just gonna put Steph and Clay in the corners for me? No.
Yeah, why not?
They're not gonna do that.
LeBron's not bringing the ball up.
LeBron crashes in, brings the defense in.
They're not doing that. They're not doing that.
And shooters out there shoot all day.
They don't play that offense, Chris, so that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen at all. LeBron, if he go to where he gonna be miserable, and I don't want to see him do that.
I don't think he'd be miserable, but he just wouldn't be.
He gonna be miserable.
He's have to take a step back. Steph will still be the lead point.
I don't think he would go.
He want to take a step back, but he want to take a step back like, I don't want to run all that motion and shit y'all doing.
Oh.
Like, you never seen LeBron running off screens and shit.
I don't.
He's not trying to do that.
He's going to be the one passing it to them. He don't mind getting 15 assists in a game. Like, he led the league in assists last year. He don't care about that.
Not happening, Chris. Not happening. Stay in L.A., get you some pieces, try to get you another ring, and, go that route.
He's the all-time scoring leader now. He should go there for a few years, be the all-time assist leader.
Who could the Lakers go get to help them win? Who can help the Lakers win next year?
I feel like they bring in someone mid-level. They can't get anybody really expensive. Obviously, they have 2 max players right now. But like Fred VanVleet, I think.
If you get somebody like that D'Angelo Russell level who actually performs, I think you got a chance. He didn't do him no fucking favor.
Who's
I feel
D'Angelo
like they
Russell
did.
like that?
This is my thing about the Fred VanVleet, though. Like, what are you bringing him in to do?
To run the offense and shoot the ball.
That's LeBron's job, though. That's what he does.
That's what you just said he was going to be doing.
I feel like you don't be watching the games.
No, you just said LeBron would come up and run the offense if he was in Golden State.
Yeah. But
I don't see that at all.
I'm just saying in general. Like, that's what LeBron would do. I
feel like it's a mixture. I feel like one time LeBron will come down and run the offense. That's what they do now. Then the next time Schroeder will run the offense.
So, but here's
be a
the
mixture
thing,
of
though.
that.
Van Fleet, it's more like a Chris Paul mode, a point guard. Where like he's like, no, I get the ball. I'm the floor general. This is what I do. I think they need to go. If you want to get a point guard, go get somebody like D'Angelo Russell who don't necessarily need the ball, but just going to actually play up to the contract.
I just feel like they did the best they could getting Beasley, Russell, obviously Rui. That was a steal.
But they didn't play Beasley.
He couldn't shoot after they traded for him. He was a top 3 3-point shooter in the league up until they traded for him. After he traded for him, he started missing like crazy.
Well, you gotta let him shoot through it. Shit, that's what the regular season's for.
How long you gonna let him shoot? Till it's time to shoot on the bench.
Well, going back to the regular pod, Lanier let him 100 times. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like we keep throwing out these players.
Apologize, I got allergies.
We keep throwing out these players like Van Vliet or whatever, but like I think we not taking into fact that like these players play like they play where they're at, but when you play with LeBron James, you don't get to play like that anymore. Different. So that's why I'm like you gotta go Dame, because Dame can come in there and be like, I can do this. I can be the number 1 guy. You can go ahead and take your step back.
Because that's really what it looks like he wants.
Well, I don't think Dame would go there and be like, nah, you're not putting Dame in the corner, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it got to be somebody on that type of level. Like nigga, like, yeah, you LeBron James, but I'm Dame. You got to be somebody like that. It can't be
Dame
like
Dame
you,
Dollar.
Whatever. But you can't, like a Van Vliet, you're going to be like, you're going to come in, he's going to, it's LeBron James. I gotta do da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the same results, I feel.
But that's part of coaching.
So you feel like LeBron and Dame could win because you lose an AD.
You just gotta,
So I feel
you
like
gotta get some more. You gotta have to get more defense behind him. But
I mean, if you can get Mo Bamba up to speed, you don't need.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta just get some defense behind it. But
if you get him out there and get you 10 and 12, I think you got a good shot.
I mean, yeah, that's true. He's a good all around player.
Yeah. So, me personally.
Fuck it. I'm gonna get AD.
And you think like the 4 rings that he had, he was really good with another guard. It wasn't really about the big. It was him and a guard.
But the Lakers.
he had Kevin Love. And
Yeah,
Chris
he
Paul.
had. It wasn't really about the big though. The big was just like, get the rebounds and shoot the corner three. But me and my
Kyrie.
guard are gonna handle this thing.
Kyrie, Wade, and
And they let Boston in the Hall of Fame for that.
who was this guard? And it was Schroeder for the championship run, wasn't it? Was it Schroeder?
In the bubble, it was Schroeder.
Yeah,
Schroeder.
KCP and Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Well, the Lakers have backed themselves in a corner right
bring
now,
Dwight Howard.
financially,
They are.
and no
Yes.
draft picks left to trade.
They
So,
have.
Get Dwight Howard out of Taiwan. Let's get it.
I
wouldn't
think
be mad at
the
that.
White just told them to. Oh no, he did say he want to come back to the league. I think he just told LeBron to come play with him.
He's on the fall like, yeah, we got a purple and gold jersey for you. It's 6. You can get that.
He helped him get that one in the bubble.
Yeah, bring him back.
And then this dude Kwame Brown.
And I feel like you could bring Dwight Howard in for that role. Like you be my defensive guy, you get the boards.
Yeah, it works. Fuck it. Hey,
shit
cup
out
check, nigga. I'm on
Those
your
are like
ass.
it's not cup check.
I mean, Palinka, nigga, I'm on your ass.
What you got
All right,
about football, man?
NFL, man.
What's
we ready
going
to go to NFL finally.
Pat Mahomes,
This
best
was a
quarterback
long
ever played.
segment.
All right. We got Arizona Cardinals release DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins still counts as $22.6 million against the Cardinals cap this season, but nothing more following seasons.
So he's still getting $26 million this year.
22.6, yep.
So he can come play for the Chiefs for like 4.
Yep. Because he's still getting paid, so he could get a
He'll
very
take
low
whatever
contract.
to go play.
Or
somewhere.
actually, I think the way I think it works in NFL, if he comes sign with your team for like $20 million, they still got to pay up to a certain point or something like that.
The other team,
Yeah, like I don't think he gets day 20, then he comes sign with you and get your 15 too.
they just have to pay part of that.
Yeah, I think it works like that.
If I'm like, is this wild for the Cardinals? Like, you're paying this dude almost $23 million, you let him go? Like, I don't care if you just sitting in the locker room. Like, we paying you. Like,
Well, I
feel
mean,
like-
they only have so many spots though. Like if you feel like you know what, you ain't on our schedule right now. Like we want to get some of these younger players going.
I
'cause
don't
we
have
feel like
many
we can
guys.
continue.
Like,
I feel like he got released because he was on I Am Athlete talking shit.
no, I know. And he said
What'd he
the
say?
5 top players that the 5 top quarterbacks he wants to play with, and none of them were Kyler Murray.
He was like, I need a team to have 3 things. I need them to have steady management, a great defense, and a quarterback who loves the game as much as I do.
Everybody fucking wish they had that.
Well, I mean, right? Okay, but
I want the 85 Bears.
but look, so he gets up there and says, I've had shaky management. The front office I haven't had nothing stable. You know, so now
His
you
whole career,
So
yeah.
now you dissing everybody you play for. Then you go, we got a good defense. We got blah 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 blah. He was like, and then Brandon Marshall was like, but Buda Baker just requested a trade. He was like, he's still on the roster, so I'm still counting him. And then he was like, I need a quarterback who loves the game as much as I do. He was like, Kyler's hurt. I'm playing with Colt McCoy, but who I love. And then he was just kind of like, that nigga trash.
I bet Colt loved the game more than Kyler.
Yeah, and then he
sure.
was like, you know, when
you
Kyler
talking
gets
Warzone.
back, huh?
Unless you're talking Warzone.
Kyler get down on Warzone.
He down through there, boy.
You done watched him play? You watched his Twitch?
He squatted up. Shit.
Oh, okay.
Squat up, Kyler. I'm there. I
He
said, don't
get
you got
you
a
a
game
dub?
today? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
He carried you to a dub.
Nigga there had 6 damage.
Nah, never that.
So,
But
I mean,
no, he said it was the top quarterback you want to play with was Josh Allen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, but he also obviously listed Mahomes, Burrow. I don't have the whole list with me, but
I mean,
I would
probably the
probably
top
quarterbacks
5
in the league.
quarterbacks
Exactly.
in the league.
Yeah, like-
He probably did like
One,
he
Jackson.
said Herbert.
Herbert,
Herbert was
Herbert's
one
a
of them.
monster.
oh, the Herbert be nice.
I don't see Herbert for DeAndre Hopkins. I already got 2 more receivers the same playing style.
They have 3 receivers.
Or Burrow
Quentin
be
Johnson
nice.
too.
Oh,
They
yeah, I forgot
drafted,
about
yeah.
him.
Playing with Burrow be nice. Playing with any of those guys would be nice.
You would
But-
think so, but it's just like in basketball. Like
Is it
certain
style
receivers got a style, and it's like if we already got a possession receiver, and you're not a burner, we can't have you, Mike Williams, Keenan
Exactly.
Allen, and
Yep.
Quentin Johnson.
They all possession. Well, Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnson might can get downfield, but we don't know that
but
yet. In
the other 2
NFL.
are possession
Yeah.
receivers.
But
for
we
sure.
can't have that because they just gonna sit there and squat on us all day because you're never gonna beat them deep.
So what do you think about him in Buffalo? Where does he fit in Buffalo?
I can see him working in Buffalo because you got Diggs that's take the top off sometimes,
And premier route runner.
and then
Diggs.
you got Davis. Is it Davis?
Yep, Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel
yep.
Davis, and then you
Yep.
got you got him underneath working the middle and shit like that.
He got McKenzie coming out the backfield too.
And then the rookie tight end they got is pretty nice too.
I mean, obviously the best fit for him is Kansas City. So
I don't know. Like, Buffalo sounds good.
When you line up Buffalo like that sounds nice.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, it would be great. Okay, but the most, I guess, because you're moving in Kansas City, you're moving Tony to the 1, which is, can he stay healthy? If he can, obviously he'd be a great 1. But you're asking a lot from that number 1 spot, and then number 2 is gonna be what, Sky Moore? Like you still.
I think they plan on MVS.
I mean, you really don't. Last year they really didn't number them 1, 2, 3, and they did great. So you don't really need.
It's
to
like
number
more like
them.
Travis Kelce's 1, and then the rest of y'all help me out.
They're just falling
That's
after
true.
Travis.
Yeah. But like, if he went to Cincinnati, right, where would he play at? You got T.
Exactly.
Higgins and Chase. He ain't really no slot receiver like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd give nobody no work there.
He ain't got quick enough feet.
He runs good routes.
Yeah, he run good routes, but the slot is that's like that quick shifty motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not quick enough.
He probably don't want to do that.
Yeah,
honestly.
he want to be on the outside,
Yeah,
catching
like-
the
That's
jump
what I'm
ball.
saying.
Get the most
But
contact
how do
in
you
the
take
slot.
T. Higgins or Chase off the field? Neither one of
you
them go in
don't.
the slot. Like,
And they both great.
yeah. So like everything sound good, but if you were to think like just best fit, it's probably like gonna be like some trash ass team, like not trash, but like the Jags or something. Like who are they trotting out there? They got a pretty decent quarterback.
Like we said, I mean, well, shoot, the
Trevor
Jags
Lawrence?
can end up.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is probably. I'd say he's probably like top 7.
The Jags can end up being like a top 3 seed this season in the AFC.
He's everybody. I bet his phone's ringing. I'll say that everybody's calling him.
Trevor Lawrence.
No,
Calvin
You
Rid-
talking about DeAndre Hopkins?
Calvin Ridley's gonna be a beast there.
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I think that was a steal for them.
You're probably right.
You probably right.
And they
I
got a
like
weak.
Calvin. I want the Chiefs to get him.
They got a weak division too, so I feel like they're gonna.
Why ain't your team in that division? Damn. Okay.
Just keep it a buck.
Just let him talk what he
Just
gonna
keep
talk.
it a buck, bro.
I'm letting him run this segment.
He got options, man. What else you got? Where else?
And then after requesting a trade, Chargers running back Austin Ekeler will now be staying in LA for at least one more season after receiving almost $2 million in incentives added to his current deal.
Was that the one we had a bet on, or was it? It was Austin Ekeler. So he owed me more Monaco's.
No, because he didn't get a new deal. He just got incentives added to his deal.
That's what we call it. Did he sign something new?
No,
He didn't sign a new piece of paper.
I don't know if he
If they
did.
make changes to a contract, you have to
Y'all
sign
be the
something.
judge. That counts as a new deal if he signed a new piece of paper.
I don't think it's a new deal.
It's not a new deal.
It's
It's
just
an-
an old
it's a
deal with just
modified
new
deal.
incentives. Yeah, it's a modification.
Addendum.
You know about
It's an
modifications.
addendum.
It ain't no fucking addendum.
You know about modifications,
Fuck.
man.
We gonna see what his new deal. He gonna become a free agent at the age of 28, and the next season we'll see what type of deal he
28.
get.
He might as well be 50 as a running back.
He'll be 28, and the next
He
season.
gonna get.
He
He
got
gonna
4
get
more
3
years.
for
Got
30.
4 more
And he led the league in
years.
touchdowns last year.
3 for 30. Okay.
30 for 30.
Extra $2 million. Let's go.
That was old J-Bo, Jameis Winston, his last year in the Buccaneers. 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
Yeah, you're right.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to consider him one of the biggest busts in football.
Jamarcus Russell still got him beat.
Yeah, him and Ryan Leaf. Man, you can't top
Well, I mean,
those.
I didn't say the biggest, but one of them.
Oh,
One
yeah,
of them.
Jamarcus Russell.
yeah. That's why I said the biggest. I already said that.
I don't know if he's the biggest, but he's definitely on that list.
And that dude still don't give a fuck.
Man, have you ever seen DeMarcus Cousins
He
and
paid.
DeMarcus Russell in the same room?
I don't think they really look together.
Nah.
They don't really look
Them
alike.
niggas look alike.
Why is he not in the league anymore? Cousins still got game.
Because his injuries, I think, slow him down. I don't think he can. I forgot what
He
injury
always
he
had a little Jokic to him. Like he wasn't just like gonna be.
But whatever he had, that injury.
Marcus
took
Cousins'
it.
problem was he thought he was a guard.
When he first went to the
Tell
Warriors,
AD that.
I thought it was over.
when he first went to the Warriors, I was like, "Oh, this is crazy."
I was like,
I was like,
holy
"This is gonna
shit.
be an issue." But
He
yeah,
Well, he
he-
popped his Achilles up there, though, didn't he?
and he didn't
think
play
so, yeah.
Warriors defense either. So
He got hurt before he even left New Orleans.
Him and AD in New Orleans.
They was killing shit.
People talk about the Twin Towers. Like,
They was
that was
killing
probably
shit.
like the second coming. I was like, holy
They was
shit.
killing shit.
no, remember I said the Twin Towers was Mason Plumlee and Zubac.
Like I was saying. What else you got, Chris?
Jimmy Garoppolo undergoes surgery on his left foot, and the team says he will be ready for the season.
Don't matter. It ain't going nowhere.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
So, damaged goods.
Thomas Edwards.
He's your damaged goods now.
Thomas
Raiders.
Edwards, a minority owner of the Raiders now.
Yeah.
Who?
We talked about that.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh, Tom Brady. I don't know why I was thinking Edison Lights or some shit like Thomas Evans. What the fuck you talking about?
We have 2025 NFL Draft officially take place at Lambeau Field. And
That's
then,
going to be a shitty draft.
Yeah. And we have Super Bowl 60 we hosted at Levi Stadium.
Oh, shit. You going?
No.
So you just know your team ain't going to make it.
No,
if the
they
49ers
could.
win the
They
Super
did.
Bowl, would you go?
No. I don't have that type of money.
You wouldn't try like, yo,
No.
we'll sock something away.
Nope.
If
Not
they
for Super Bowl.
win
If they was the
No, if
Super
they're
Bowl
at the
was
Super Bowl at their home
at their
stadium.
home stadium when he tried.
No.
in San Francisco,
Mm-mm.
that's what you saying?
He said no. That's what we said, and he said no to that.
No. I couldn't go to the Super Bowl if they played in the Super Bowl.
How much is a ticket?
I
A
bet you
lot
can get
of
one for
money.
like $5. Last Super Bowl, I
5,000?
feel like you can get 2 tickets, a package for like 10.
10,000?
Yeah.
I'm good on that. I mean, I love my team, but like, not that much.
What? You wouldn't do that for the experience?
No.
Oh, that's crazy. A home game, basically? That's a home game.
Yeah.
I definitely try to do that. Chiefs play Super Bowl in Kansas City. I think I have to.
You gonna drop 10?
The cheapest ticket in the Super Bowl.
I'm an asshole, so I probably do 5, like 1 ticket, please.
The
Just go by yourself?
Ticket,
Yes.
The cheapest ticket for the Super Bowl is $4,366.
And that's all the way at the
that's
top.
not crazy.
LA's cheapest ticket was $5,823.
I wouldn't go all the way out there to sit at the top for Super Bowl.
I don't know. Like when you 80 and shit, are you gonna care? You can be like, I remember I was in the building when my 49ers won Super Bowl 60.
Nigga said favorite
Man,
to
that's
the
true.
Bay
That
my
does
ass.
sound good.
At home in Levi, me and who was it? Was it you, CJ? He was like, no, Dad, that was James.
That was Jay. You never took us to Levi.
Well, they'll be going next season, so. And then we have they said that they're gonna start. It got approved to flex Thursday night games
That's bullshit.
because
Well, that's good because we don't have to
'cause
see
those-
them doodle games no more.
and those they were some trash games on Thursday. So towards the end of the season, they can flex games now.
I always thought that Thursday was the worst game of the week for like years.
NFL voters.
It is because they don't get enough time to recover.
They voted.
Well, yeah.
They voted 24-8 to flex it. The teams against it were the Giants, Jets, Packers, Bears, Raiders, Lions, Bengals, Steelers.
They really be telling the players like, we don't give a fuck about y'all.
Yep.
And these fuckers sitting around there like Derek Jackson wife taking that shit.
Tune into the episode for more information. That was a disclaimer. But that's all I got. You want to add something? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I don't know if y'all watched the boxing fight, but I know you saw someone.
Haney?
Yeah,
I didn't watch that Haney fight.
Did y'all go back and look at it? Everybody saying like Lomachenko got robbed.
I heard that. I
It
didn't
looked
see
like
it.
it looked like Lomachenko landed more punches, but I think Haney landed higher percentage shots.
I didn't even see it. I think we was recording that night, bro.
We were.
That was
but,
the night Jeff was
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
I tried to go back and watch it on YouTube, but it's like you can't watch a full thing.
I didn't go back and watch it. But what I heard was Haney won the early rounds, first 7, but Loma might have won the last 5, which can be like, yo,
He was whooping his ass.
yeah, it's in the ending. You like he was giving them that word.
Yeah.
But the early rounds count too. So I don't know. I didn't see it, but we got a
Boxing-
big one though.
Boxing's got a history though. There's been like some controversial.
I
Bullshit.
mean, you get 3 judges, so they do their best. Terrence Crawford and Spence though announced that they'll be fighting.
I saw that.
I heard that it still might be up in the air, but if that happens, that's gonna be a good one. I'm
Does
gonna
it seem like-
take Bud in that one though.
Does it seem like boxing here lately, like the fights you want to see, you been getting?
Just this year,
Because it seemed like for years, like you had like that
We'd
Tyson era.
we'd have to drool over it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say just Floyd, but damn, that's the first thing that came
It
to
really
mind.
was just Floyd.
Well, it wasn't just Floyd though, because for a long time promoters were like, well, we're not gonna fight you.
Like it took a long time for Tyson and Lennox to fight, right?
Well, Tyson went to jail though.
Oh yeah.
But like around that time, like
Can't
Tyson
fight me in
fought
jail.
Holyfield, Links. They were all just fighting each other.
Yeah.
Then you had a time where you had like the Russian boys that wouldn't fight each other, but that y'all both heavyweights though. So he get to keep 3
They
belts.
were
you get to
brothers.
keep 2. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were twins.
But they wouldn't fight each
Or I
other.
don't know if they were twins, but they were brothers.
But one had like these belts. This one had this
I'm
belt.
like, would you want to box your brother?
Yeah,
Nah,
like that's what we do.
Who? The Charlo brother?
the Klitschko brothers.
Yeah,
I need to watch that interview on I Am Athlete.
Whose was it?
The Charlo brothers was on there.
I rock with. I like the Charlo brothers like outside of the ring. I only like one of them in the ring. Jermel, I think, is the one I like in the ring. The other one he's a punching bag. He's just mostly stronger than the people that he boxed, so he kind of wins. The other one though, he can box. Like everything is just better. He's more together than the other one. I think it's Jermel.
they got the belts too though, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna fight each other. They're not even the same weight class.
They
Even though
can
they
be,
twins,
shit.
they
I
could
know
be.
they
Yeah, they could be.
You ain't
but
gonna trick me like that.
no, they could be.
You ain't
but
gonna trick me like that.
They don't even fight in the same weight
I don't know
class.
because CJ and Christian not even close, same weight class.
These niggas look exactly alike though.
Yeah,
They identical.
Yeah,
Chris got a welterweight and a heavyweight in that house.
nah, they look exactly alike. But I don't know, man. Boxing is just it had it. I think the Floyd era watered down boxing so much that it's just hard for it to catch its flame back. But I feel like it's trying.
What do you mean, like watered down? Like
Because
he
like
wasn't losing, wasn't no competition.
he wasn't losing, but he wasn't really taking the fight you wanted him to take.
He was boxing too much.
And he was boxing. Like Floyd wasn't going out there just
boxing
slugging
too
it out.
Defense.
Well,
He was a
we
defensive
would go
boxer.
watch a Floyd fight to watch somebody put on a clinic of defense, maneuvering, and
Yeah.
high percentage shots. When you watch boxing and UFC, you want to see the knockouts and the slugs.
You say that, but Floyd knocked out a few people during that run.
But it stopped.
Mostly
after,
early in the
after
run,
like
though.
fight
well,
20
even
or
later
so.
though, like didn't he knock out Ricky Hatton and then the guy from Kansas? Well, I mean that was kind of.
I was about to say, bro, relax.
Yeah, that was kind of cheap. I just gotta count it. I'll get you. I ain't gonna deny
like,
you. Get
ain't
knocked out,
nobody is.
but that was kind of some bullshit.
Yeah, no, relax. And then Ricky Hatton, I thought they stopped that fight.
Nah, he caught Ricky Hatton, hit him. He went to the ropes, bing.
Okay.
And then who else he fight?
But then like when Floyd was like in his run, like if he would have fought Pacquiao when they were younger, that was the fight
it
everybody
would've
wanted
been
to see.
monumental.
Everybody wanted to see that fight,
Yeah, it would've
and
been
he didn't give
monumental.
it to us until Pacquiao's fucking a punching bag at that point.
He's goddamn governor already.
You know, and then
I wanted to see Pacquiao's
Didn't he knock out Zab Judah too?
crazy jabs against Floyd.
I think he beat Zab. I don't think he knocked him out.
Okay, he might. I think he put Zab down, and I think Zab Judah put him down too, even though they didn't count it. But his glove touched the fucking mat. Clear as day, touched the mat. Like,
That ain't just cheap.
But then I felt, I don't know, man. Then the Oscar fight with Floyd, you feel like Oscar probably gave him his best fight that I saw, but
Yeah, he did.
Floyd was doing circles around Oscar though.
yeah,
Like,
but Oscar was bringing the fight that whole fight, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he was like defending and moving around.
Yeah,
Oscar.
I mean, Oscar's older.
some
at
would
that
say
point, though.
running,
Yeah.
but hey.
Oscar's older at that
Yeah,
point. He's still the
I don't
bigger
wanna say-
guy.
I want to say running because it's still elite defense.
Yeah.
But
But-
it wasn't exciting. That was the last
But
Floyd
what
fight.
killed you? I'm about to say that.
I
but
was
that,
like, I don't want to watch Floyd
yeah,
anymore.
but that kind
I'm
of killed
sorry.
the sport because it's not exciting to
Yeah.
see that. Like, for me, like I can turn on tomorrow night, probably turn on like ESPN late night, and it'll be two Mexicans in there getting it in.
Yeah, I watched the
You
shit
know what
out
I'm
of that.
saying? And like that's what bring the sports back. Or you like Tank, like I fight Garcia, I fight Rowley, I fight whoever, but I'm gonna sleep they shit. That bring the sport back. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel that Floyd era that he was as good as he was and how perfect he was, it kind of watered down the sport because you're like, it's kind of boring to watch.
But he was only at the same time. He was only like one person. I know he fought over multiple divisions. But
Yeah, but it wasn't
still
a
had,
whole
like-
bunch though. Like the heavyweight
when the
division
heavyweights
died.
be down, that's what be really.
Yeah, the
fucking
heavyweight
over.
division died during that time frame, and it just wasn't. It wasn't enough big fights to keep it where it was before. And plus, UFC, the rise of UFC,
John Jones is back.
and just how brutal
He
and
Yeah, he beat up Daniel.
somebody is.
Oh, that fight he had like a month or so ago?
Yeah.
He didn't beat up Daniel Cormier in that fight.
No,
was
he beat a damn Cormier like 5
Yeah.
years ago.
I
Bro.
know.
He been
What's
on
up?
that
What's
He
up?
national
moved
team.
up to heavyweight.
My
and
nigga
fought
been in a
somebody.
suit.
Oh no, who was that? It was I can see this
Who did
dude's
John
face.
Jones
He
fight
won that.
last?
I don't forget who it was, but he won the vacant title.
He
in
punched he
heavyweight.
got him on the
moved up.
ground real quick and just choked him out.
Yeah.
But UFC rose and it was more exciting, so more people gravitated towards that. So you just didn't hear about the names as much.
And now we got the slapping game.
That's
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
Niggas be getting knocked out though.
Dang,
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
not watching
I don't
that,
feel like
bro.
that's a sport. That's
Oh,
just like
no.
a science project.
That's just that's stupid.
That's
Who
how
can
much
get,
momentum and force can I get behind this when I hit you in your face?
That's
And who can accrue
that
CTE
drunk shit.
the fastest?
Exactly.
For sure they get CTE.
For sure.
So
But you know what's they don't be fun. They get slapped, they stumble around, they got that little thing they holding and shit. And they catch him, oh, you got 30. And he be like, oh shit.
nah, that thing is stupid.
That's
Especially
that-
when you see that little person, or not even necessarily they're just smaller, but you just see that person like really trying to get into it and they barely smack the nigga.
Yeah.
And they be like, this nigga gonna beat my
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't no bitch, but like if I just, 'cause they go,
Yeah, they do.
if you do this,
If I
and
feel
you
that
slap
win,
motherfucker,
if I feel that win,
Hey,
I'm
I might be
ducking,
like-
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like you do all
I'm
this,
out of
right?
there.
And you smacking doing this face don't move.
That's what
You're
I'm
not
saying.
getting to smack me back. No sir.
I'm out. No contest.
I'm like, hey, you got it.
Yeah.
I'm all LeBron and shit. You got it, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, that stuff's a gimmick, I feel. But boxing, I feel like it's at a good place right now, especially with the big guys taking on the big fights. Yeah. I'm excited. I like boxing a lot. Me and my pops get to talk about that a lot, so
And there you have it.
Yep.
that's it.
That's it.
That's
That's all we
all.
got. Appreciate you staying tuned in this long. If you've been tuned in this long, drop the flame emojis in the comments. Light up the comments. Flame, fire down there.
What's the time on the clock?
Out of here.
3 hours,
Tune in
11
next week.
minutes.
Let's go.